Hello everyone, this is Shaker. I'm one of the campus organization assistants at the Ulife office, and I know most people are not on campus, and I know how clubs still need to, hold their elections. So I thought I might make a video on how to create a survey and election poll. Um, I know one of the problems a club might face is that they might fear like online, there might be spam voting. So what I'm going to basically show is how to create an online election survey on SurveyMonkey, and one of the great benefits of it is that aside from it being online, so you can send it to everyone using one link, um, you can also customize it so you can show people what the results are immediately or not, and you can also change the settings so um, a person is only able to vote once from a single device. That way, you don't have a lot of spam voting, and you can rest assured that you're getting, a good polling of your community for the elections. So I'm going to start off by going to SurveyMonkey. So you can go to surveymonkey.com and create an account. That should be simple enough, and you can sign in. So I've signed in into my account, and I'm on the dashboard currently. And so I'm just gonna. So on the dashboard, you might get an option to create a survey. So I'll create a survey here, and then I can look at to show you a lot of templates, but I'll just start one from scratch. I'll call the survey Ulife election, and then I'll click My Survey, questions already written. So over here you have two options. One is to show each question one at a time, or you can do show all of them at once. I'll click the classic mode. I'll click Create Survey. And from here, so that's the title we selected, sorry. And then we can enter first question, so we can click Vote for President. Here we go. And over here we have the option to you know uh, have different types of questions. So you can have a multiple choice questions if you have you're selecting one person for the position. Maybe if you're selecting multiple people, then you can have a checkbox. So we can you know wait, sorry. Um, so click multiple choice, and then we have Jim or Jack or Lynn, anything like that. And then so these are the options, and we can create another one. And this might be for vote for social media coordinators. So maybe you have a position like that, and then you can do checkboxes over here, and then over here you might want to put down max 2, and then you can have a bunch of options: person A, person B, uh, person C, right? So this way, the good thing about so there's we're using two different question types. So this is for if you want to select one person for the position, the multiple choice is good for that. If you're selecting multiple people for the position, then you can have a check mark where people can select one or multiple people. And then in the question I've included that vote for max 2. Um, and then I'll just click save. There we go. Okay, so this is saved. And now what I want to do is I want to go to collect responses and then click send survey your way and click web link. Now there's multiple options for sending out the survey, but I find that getting a web link is the best one. Once you have the link, you can send it through email, post it on your Facebook page. And over here, so this is one of the key parts. This really gives you a lot of the customization options regarding how you want the survey to be seen. So the first one is multiple responses off. So I've selected that. That way, you can only vote once from a device, and that prevents spam voting. I think this is one of the best features of SurveyMonkey. Another one is response editing. So over here, I've selected on. Respondents can change their answers on a survey page until they complete the survey. Another one is anonymous responses. So this one I would like to select on to. Respondents will be anonymous. Another one is instant results off. So for elections, I would usually just check the results myself. You wouldn't want to check it yourself and then reveal the results at the end and not directly to the person who has answered it. So that's that. And now, so here's the QR code. So we can click copy and then we can send it on Facebook or anywhere, or through emails to all the people in our club. And now I'll just show you how to basically check the responses. So I previously created. So first of all, I'll go to dashboard, and then I had previously created a club election survey. So I'll just click on that to see what the results are, and then click on analyze results. There we go. And again, so so now I see the results for it. So there's been one person has answered it, so 0 people skipped this question, and there was one vote. So this is kind of how you check the results um, for your survey. So hopefully this video was useful. I've probably uploaded this on Facebook or put this video on Facebook for you guys to look at. If you guys have any questions, you can just or concerns, you can put them in the post below, and I'll try my best to get back at you. So thank you for tuning in, and hopefully this was helpful.